Hi, it's Mike at Farming Smarter here. We've just finished seeding our perfectly placed hemp and our perfectly placed durum trials. So with our hemp trials, we've got two trials in one. One is looking at the seeding rates versus the planter with the air drill and our monosem planter. And the other one's looking at safe rates of phos for hemp, specifically seed placed phos on 12-inch spacing. And our durum here is our perfectly placed durum. So when it comes to irrigated durum in southern Alberta, what we've heard is that the yields haven't really changed much in 10 or so years. If we look at other crops like canola, we can see yields going up from 20, 30, 40, 50 bushels an acre. But our irrigated durum's kind of stuck on that 100 to 110 bushels per acre, and it's just kind of plateaued there. And it's not to say it's a bad yield, but we're looking at different factors that can maybe improve that a little bit. So we've got a huge trial, pretty much as big as we can do statistically. So the treatments for this trial, we've got a whole bunch of different combinations. So one of our first factors is the seeding rate. So we're looking at 150 or 300 seeds per meter squared. We're also comparing the planter and the air drill, of course. We want to see if the planter is going to have the same effects that we've seen on some of the other crops. Maybe we can improve uniformity amongst durum plots. We can have, you know, a little better uniformity among the plots, the plant distributions, as well as the plant growth and staging. So another factor we're going to look at is added nitrogen. There's a lot of buzz still around UAN applications, dribble banding, things like that. So we're looking at kind of that normal 100% fertility rate, as well as pumping on the end, kind of like the world record holder type guys are doing. We're also going to be looking at fungicide timing, seeing, you know, there's always that little bit of anecdotal evidence that certain fungicides may help improve your yield, especially if we have a lot of disease pressure. So maybe, you know, contributing factors like that, as well as PGRs. So we know we can get lodging, and especially if we're pumping on the end, that might be something required. So we're looking and we're hoping that maybe certain combinations, or maybe, you know, the whole being greater than the sum of its parts might be the case here. And so really looking forward to see what happens in this trial. This is year 3 of 3. We've got locations in Lethbridge and across southern Alberta, 3 different locations in southern Alberta. And so just check back with us and we'll let you know once the crop is up how things are doing.